The skies over Syria are crowded these days, from the U.S.-led coalition, which now includes France and Britain bombing Islamic State targets, to Russia. Russian warplanes launched a separate effort in September, claiming to be targeting Islamic State, although analysts say Russia's aim is to bolster the Syrian regime. The U.S. says ultimately Syrian President Bashar al-Assad should step aside. The U.S., Middle Eastern, and European nations have met twice in Vienna in the past few months, leading to talks this week at the United Nations. Secretary of State John Kerry will chair the UN Security Council session on Syria, which comes after a meeting with Russia Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov earlier in the week that he says resulted in some progress.
We did reach some common ground today, an agreement with respect to the complexity of this issue of terrorist groups.
The so-called International Syria Support Group hopes to identify terrorist groups that would be barred from a proposed ceasefire, as well as Syrian opposition groups that would join the political dialogue with the Syrian regime.
What is important at this time, as was agreed through Vienna 1 and 2 process, it's important that we should have a nationwide ceasefire as soon as possible.
The countries invited for Friday's talks participated in previous rounds in Vienna. They include Russia and Iran. Negotiators hope to submit a United Nations Security Council resolution that would endorse the plan for a political transition and a proposed ceasefire.
The talks on Friday and the resolution that may or may come out of the talks on Friday really will set the stage for whether or not the Syrian conflict is resolved in a quick manner or whether it remains drawn out.
Jessica Ashwood of the Atlantic Council said that if adopted, this will be the first UN Security Council resolution dealing with the political situation since the Syrian crisis began in 2011. Ching, VOA News, the State Department.
I'd like to warmly welcome